Alright, what's up guys? Justin the Ninja here, back with more Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. It is the 8th day of spring, which means Van should be here again. So yeah. I hope you guys have been enjoying my Let's Play thus far. Okay, Angel's Diary is the same. Okay, let me check my assets. I could have sworn that in between episodes her like and ranching increased a tiny bit. I don't know. Lumina's fine, Sparky's fine. Sparky's outside, that's why you didn't see him in the room. Because I called him outside to eat. Okay. Weather guy says the weather should be clear, so nice. Also, remember those cutscenes with Van that I mentioned way earlier in the Let's Play? That said in the GameCube versions you could get a cutscene with Van where Van talks about this diet he's been trying out. And then I said that they must have done away with the those cutscenes in the PS2 version. It actually turns out, the good news is, I was wrong. Those diet cutscenes do still exist in this game, but apparently the conditions to trigger them are a little bit more difficult. Because apparently it has to be a rainy day, and Van has to be on that schedule where he doesn't come to Forget-Me-Not Valley until like 8 or 9. Hey! Also, as you can see, my cow Caramel finally gave birth. Got some mother's milk. Also, by the way, this calf is a boy. I was originally thinking about selling him if the calf became a boy, but you know what? Just so that I don't have to keep paying for miracle potions, I decided to keep this bull. And his name is Link, as another Legend of Zelda reference. Because I already have my horse named Epona as another Legend of Zelda reference. Hello, Lumina. Yeah, sadly, when she says good morning, she doesn't smile anymore for some reason. I don't know if that's supposed to be showing a sign of age that they don't smile much anymore, or... Cause Lumina still smiles when I give her a gift, so... I never understood that. Why most of the bachelorettes, if you marry them, they only smile at you when they say good morning for the first 3 chapters, but then after that they just keep a straight face. Also, in between episodes, I finally successfully fully befriended Romana, which means we should be able to get her item very soon. Which I'm tempted to just quickly, while I can, quickly ride up to the villa and go see Romana and see if I can get that cutscene. Come on, Epona. Yeah, as you can see, his hair's not the only thing that's making him look a bit old. As you saw right there, he also has a few wrinkles around the mouth now. So yeah, it's not just his hair that makes him look older now. Oh wow, I haven't showed you guys Ruby yet in this chapter. And other than her slightly lighter hair, she doesn't look too bad. Age didn't hit her too bad. I mean, her gray hair is a bit lighter than mine, but other than that, Ruby aged pretty well, to be honest. Because her hair was black to begin with, so that's why I said she aged pretty gracefully. If that's even the right way to put it. Dang it. Romana's not even inside the mansion. I keep forgetting that characters leave their house much earlier if it's a van day. I keep forgetting about that. Oh well. Anyways, if you wonder why I'm not messing with the mugworts too much anymore, it's because I am completely full of them in my inventory. Which means I can't hold any more of them. So Branch, if I pick up any mugworts growing around here, I just have to eat them. Or give them to a person that likes them. Such as Gallon. Real quick, while I can, let me go say good morning to Angel. Show her a few farm-related things. Okay, I'll worry about food in just 1 second. There's Angel. How are you? Wait, no, not a flower. I was trying to... I think it's mainly dependent on who you marry in terms of what things your kid might or might not accept. Because I know Nami's kid will definitely happily accept milk, eggs, and stuff. She actually has a special interaction for the strange sickle. Also, the strange sickle looks kind of like, I know it's supposed to be rust, but it looks kind of like it's stained with blood or something. I know, I'm too dark. Alright. Let's see, did anything change? Nope. Even though it looks like what I'm doing is pointless, apparently slowly but surely the influencing is paying off. And if the influencing pays off enough, I should be able to get the farmer cutscene for Angel in the following chapter. Well, at the end of this chapter is what I'm talking about. I swear, it looks like her skill in farming is slightly bigger than her skill in music now. Hold on, let me try something. I don't have a proper ruler or anything, so... Sorry, guys. Hold that. Yeah, it appears to be slightly bigger. Might be just my eyes, but whatever. Okay, what? Oh yeah, that's right, my character was hungry. Let me just eat 2 mugworts for now. But once Caramel starts giving regular milk, we'll be making tons of money from it. But at the same time, I want to keep some of it because I want to process it into butter and cheese. Because that was a reason I bought the food processing room to begin with. But what I did not know is that if you have Star Milk, apparently you'll get less for selling it as butter and cheese than you would for selling it as regular milk. But anything lower than a Star Cow, such as a normal cow, it's a good idea to process it into butter and cheese. Okay, even though it looks like the character has a full head of gray hair, if you look very closely during the up-close shots of him at times, you'll notice that he has some spots of what looks like a very light brown hair. Which means he has a tiny bit of brown hair left over if you look closely. But I prefer, to be honest, I prefer his GameCube version Chapter 4 appearance, where his hair is just, where his brown hair is still mostly there, but it's just faded and he has gray hair in the front. That's it. Yeah, I honestly prefer the GameCube version of the Chapter 4 appearance for the character better. I honestly don't think it was hardware limitations that made him like this in Chapter 4. I honestly think it was just laziness, to be honest. Dapsy, I don't know if you would agree with this, or if you think I should have just kept him this way. If I had found a way to make a minor ROM hack for the PS2 version of this, I would make it so that in Chapters 4 and 5, he would not have a full head of gray hair, but instead he'll have his brown hair still, but it'll be just slightly faded. That would be the only change. Because for some reason I cannot take my eyes off the gray hair appearance of my character. I cannot get used to it. I wonder if this is why when I played Another Wonderful Life years ago, I don't know why that could be why I stopped at some point after reaching Chapter 5. Wait, no, in Another Wonderful Life, the character just had faded brown hair, like I just mentioned. So, I still don't know why when I played Another Wonderful Life years ago, I stopped at Chapter 5. And also, fun fact, Dapsy, if you didn't know, and that is, I have beaten 2 out of the 3 main versions of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I've beaten the original GameCube version and the girl version on GameCube. Wait, no, not the girl version. Sorry. I beat this version once and the GameCube Boy version once. And I was close to beating the girl version before I stopped playing it. I think the only reason I stopped playing it was because I played through it with those item cheats that's available in that version. I guess I just thought it wasn't fun anymore. I don't know, if you guys want me to do some sort of series for the girl version or GameCube version, let me know. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Dapsy, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did, but I'm going to say it again anyway. That is, if you want to see my series for the GameCube version, I am doing a series for the GameCube version on Facebook in the form of live streams. If you're interested in checking that out, it's on Facebook. Because I have my link to my Facebook on my channel itself, so if you want to check that out, you can. I think in terms of if you want to marry someone that ages the least, I would say go for Celia, Nami, or Lumina, because Lumina, after she changes into that olive-colored dress, after that, she never ages a bit after that. Which is why I would say, if you want someone that ages the least in terms of aging appearance, go for either Celia, Nami, or Lumina. Lumina doesn't seem to age a day after she goes through that growth spurt and After she grows up in between chapters 1 and 2, after that, Lumina doesn't seem to age a day. Which is why I'd say you could just go for her if you want someone that ages the least. Also, Dapsy, I don't know if you know this, but I know you're in chapter 4 now, but if you've already noticed it, Celia did not age at all in chapter 4, if you did not notice that. So yeah, if you want someone that doesn't age very much, then I would say go for Celia, Nami, or Lumina. Because believe it or not, Dapsy, Celia actually does not visually age until chapter 6, the final chapter. Which means until then, for chapters 1 through 5, she keeps that young appearance, which I think is a good thing. The only reason I say go for Nami if you also want somebody to age the least is also because even though she does age a little bit in chapter 4, it's nothing drastic because her hair is still mostly red. She only has a little bit of wrinkles around the mouth mostly, but other than that, she doesn't look too bad. In fact, guys, if it weren't for me choosing to marry Lumina, I probably would have, no questions asked, went for either Nami or Muffy, because one of those two is usually who I go for. Oh wow. First time in a while that Marlin has not visited Nina's grave on a Van Day. Which must mean he's up at the waterfall. But yeah, apparently to get these cutscenes with Van that I mentioned, in this version it actually has to be raining. It has been a rainy day so far, which means... yeah. Which means he cannot visit the waterfall. Even though the waterfall is the most frequently visited place by Van on Van Days. Apparently, there's a chance that he won't show up to Forget-Me-Not Valley until 8 or 9, and apparently he'll go straight to the inn, hang out there for a bit, then open his store, apparently. I never got him to do this on the PS2 version, but apparently that's how you get it in the PS2 version, because apparently this version still has those diet cutscenes. They're just harder to trigger. Come on, Van. Hurry up. Sorry that I stopped for a second. I'm just taking a sip of my drink. That's some good Kool-Aid. So yeah, Van did not go inside the inn this time. Apparently it has to be raining since a certain time in the morning for him to have a chance of going inside the inn much earlier. Trust me, guys, if you haven't seen the diet cutscenes, which you have a chance of triggering much easier in the GameCube version, trust me, these diet cutscenes are hilarious. Trust me. But he says some of the most ridiculous diets, which one of them, even though it's much later on in his little diet cutscene series, he says the diet he tried was where he goes to the beach like 21 times a day and screams at the sun while rolling around the sand. And they said that he dropped all the way to 20 pounds or something like that. And then your negative option for saying that's not a good diet, you could say it's the fat ratio for that cutscene, or just say congrats. I just say congrats to all his diets because it makes it easier to befriend him. Hello, Van. You know what? Since it completely slipped my mind last episode, I was gonna sell my duplicates of Joy of Fall. There we go. I could sell all of them and then just get another one from Mukumuku in the winter, but I decided not to because I want to be able to play Joy of Fall on the record player when fall arrives after summer. Okay, I don't know if arrives is the right term. Yeah, look at Grant. He actually aged pretty well. He did not really age much. He has a tiny bit of white in the front. I don't know if he always had that or if that's just the shine of his black hair. But good job, Grant. You did not age. You pretty much did not age one bit. I applaud you. I believe Daryl actually did not age at all. He's one of the characters that doesn't age till chapter 6. So does Carter. You know what, since I haven't done it in a while, let's play some milk drinking. Yeah, sure. Alright, better get my button mashing ready. Yeah, guess what, Grant? You're about to get your butt kicked by an old man. I actually don't know who's older, Grant or Mark. That's right, Grant, you're losing to an old man. Sorry, I need to take a quick pause break so I can rest my arms and hands for just a second. Now, if I was playing this on PS4, I would need to do this for the trophy anyway. But in this version, you just do this for fun. Well, I know the PS4 version is based on the PS2 version because it's just a remastered PS2 version, where they reduced the lag problems, which I actually applaud them for. Ha! That's right, Grant. You just got your butt kicked by an old man. Yeah, Grant aged a little bit. His hair grayed out slightly, but nothing drastic. Same with Tim. He didn't age very much either. Alrighty, that's another victory under my belt. Which is kind of funny because... Okay, let me shut up. I'm not gonna finish that sentence on why that's funny. Which must mean Marlin must be at the waterfall. Still a little bit sweating from when I was playing the milk drinking contest. I think the GameCube version, anyone that versus you at the milk drinking game, they call it the milk drinking race. Hello, Marlin. Did it. Oh yeah? But yeah, Marlin's hair is grayer than mine, to be honest. Yeah, you're welcome. But oddly enough, Marlin's eyebrows are still black. Nice. Kinda interesting. Alright. Should probably get back to my farm and start feeding the calf again. Unless the weather guy reports that it's going to rain, I usually don't put the animals inside unless it's reported that it'll rain soon. Caramel, you're blocking the calf hutch. Alright, the calf's fed. I'm so glad that one infamous glitch does not really exist in this version. If you guys didn't know, Dapsy, you should be hearing this. Apparently, if a calf, in the original GameCube version, if a building is done after the birth of a calf and that cow is still a calf, then you'll likely experience this infamous glitch called the disappearing calf glitch, where basically the calf won't be anywhere to be found. Like, the calf will not be inside the calf hutch and won't be anywhere, which will mean that you have to wait until the calf matures, and then likely by that point the calf is going to be, that cow, which used to be a calf, will be sick, and then you'll have to give him or her medicine. Also, apparently I was wrong. Apparently, if you want to get the sheet music, they changed it so that in this version, if you marry Lumina, you can still get the sheet music, but you have to get it from Romana while she's in the main room of the villa. So yeah, that's interesting. Hey, Romana. Also, before I forget, let me check on the chickens and ducks, see how they're doing. But yeah, Dapsy, you were very likely right when you said that because your live streaming got revoked, that I was going to have a chance of catching up to you. But now I know that you said you're going to continue your series in the form of on your new channel. Well, your stream channel is what I'm meaning, but still, you know what I mean. Okay, just to be sure, let me go ahead and water the crops one more time. Yep, they darkened a little bit, which means it's safe to water them. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna just end it right here. So if you guys liked this video, you can go ahead and leave a like. If you want to, you can also comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And yep, I will see you guys later. Justly Ninja out.